I was an investment banker and a professor of business at the University of San Francisco, and I still do that today, but my life got transformed one day when I discovered that my local restaurant in San Francisco was the center of a human trafficking ring that had brought hundreds of teenagers from India, the region around Bangalore, into the United States for the purpose of forced labor, modern slavery. And it was just such a shock to me that my own backyard had suddenly become a place where people who were being taken advantage of around the world could be brought to force for profit to labor for them. I don't know, I can't explain to you why, to me, this was a moment where, okay, this is your life calling now. I suppose another person, or even me, another time and place, I could have just walked away from it and said, wow, that was really bizarre. My favorite restaurant's a human trafficking ring. I'll just go on with my life. And I couldn't even tell you the constellation of factors that led to me to the place where I said, okay, I need to change my life. So I took a leave of absence from my investment bank and from my university, and I spent a year going around the world following the money trail for human trafficking. How could people, women, men, and children, be bought and sold in the 21st century? The fact that we have a certain construction around how social systems are put together, economic systems function, does not suggest that if we keep doing the same things, we'll end up with different results. The fact is we live in a world where 2 billion people live at extreme poverty levels. We have over 30 million people living in slavery. And I could go on with a litany of statistics of people who are being taken advantage of, or the global system's not working for them. We could philosophize about that. We could say it's wrong. We could even set up a charity where we feel good about ourselves. But if we don't come up with solutions that are effective, then in 30 years we'll be coming back to the Tällberg Forum and other international assemblies and just saying, you won't believe how bad the world is. I want to make you understand and be aware of how bad the world is, but we haven't solved anything. So I suppose for me, it's a matter of just taking one step. It's creating, I suppose in technical language, create a prototype, see if it works. In more popular language, just do something. Most folks say who are, what am I going to do to an industry like human trafficking where there's $32 billion a year being made by that there's 30 million people, what could I do? I say, do one thing, take one step. My organization today, not for sale after 7 years. We work in countries around the world. We're doing projects in multiple international settings. But it was only because we took one step. I met a woman in Thailand. I promised her that I would build a home for 27 kids that she had rescued out of trafficking. And then I did that, and it's not like I'm a hero. I was like, oh, okay, that wasn't so hard. Now I'll do something in Peru, because I met a woman from Peru. Now I'm going to do something in Romania. Now, all of a sudden you look back after 7 years, you go, wow, I'm hopeful. I got a sense of, this could change. But everything starts with one step. And until you take that one step, you don't have any confidence or any sense of learning that will take you to the second step.